Sound or creepy crawly juice is a pink monster, a huge name. On the off chance that you put it in the position where the solar system is, it would stretch out to the orbit of Jupiter. It's significant, very shaky, and around to detonate. Should scarab juice probably detonate at any second. VIP creepy crawly juice is both energizing and puzzling. This purple enormous large name inside the Orion constellation showed bizarre behavior when it got fainter in late 2019 and early 2020 than it had ever been in over 100 years. It briefly became almost as faint as Betelgeuse, Orion's third brightest star. The astonishing darkening became the call given to this frequency. However, creepy crawly juice has since recaptured its brilliance, transforming into the brightest star in Orion for a few days this year, brighter than ever. Hypothesis about its possible explosion has emerged because of these occurrences. But is there any evidence for this idea? Will the red giant VIP scarab juice detonate during our lifetime? What effect would such an explosion have on Earthlings like us? Join us as we explore the imminent explosion of creepy crawly juice's supernova and the warning from Brian Cox. Brian Cox's warning. Brian Cox warns that since humans might be the only sentient species in our system, wiping out our civilization could have devastating consequences for the whole world. Cox explores the Goldilocks theory in the universe, emphasizing the precise conditions over billions of years that made Earth ideal for life to emerge. Despite the fact that the Sun, the star at the center of our solar system, has not undergone major changes in nearly 4 billion years, researchers estimate that it's halfway through its life cycle. As of now, it fuses 4 million tons of helium into energy, converting 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium every second. This hot plasmasphere is the primary power source for life on Earth. Yet researchers predict it will fade away in roughly 5 billion years, causing a significant transformation in the universe. Cox explained this possibility in the BBC's Wonders of the Universe series. He noted that stars are transient elements of the sky. While they may shine for thousands or even billions of years, their lifespan is limited by their ability to burn hydrogen. As a star like our Sun approaches death, it begins to expand. When its hydrogen runs out, however, it does not simply disappear. Instead, its outer layers expand while its core collapses, producing intense heat. Cox warns that the effects of the Sun's changes will be felt by Earth much sooner. He elaborated that this could have a catastrophic effect on our fragile planet. In roughly a billion years, Earth may experience one final perfect day before it becomes too hot for life to survive. Long after humans have vanished, the Sun will undergo its final evolutionary phase, transforming into a red giant. Even after humanity is gone, the Sun will continue to grow, possibly engulfing the Earth. In 6 billion years, the Sun will explode, releasing immense amounts of fuel and dust into space, forming a massive nebula. At its center will remain a dim, shrunken core, a white dwarf smaller than Earth. Despite making Earth uninhabitable, some researchers like Dr. Alan Stern suggest that the Sun's transformation could create habitable worlds in the coldest areas of space. He theorizes that distant dwarf planets like Pluto, located in the Kuiper Belt beyond Neptune, may become potential refuges for survivors. The nature of variable stars. Most stars remain steady in brightness. However, some exceptions exist: stars known as variable stars which experience fluctuations in their luminosity. One of the most famous is Mira, often referred to as the Star of Surprise. It was first studied in 1596 by German clergyman David Fabricius. Mira expands and contracts periodically, affecting its brightness. Another example is Algol, which experiences occasional eclipses caused by a companion star. Roughly 30% of these variable stars are visible to the naked eye, but detecting their brightness changes requires expertise. You already know creepy crawly juice, even if you don't recognize the term. It's one of the brightest stars in the evening sky and forms a major part of the Orion constellation. What makes creepy crawly juice special? Creepy crawly juice is a red supergiant so massive that it could easily engulf Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and possibly even Jupiter if placed at the center of our solar system. Even though it is hundreds of light years away, estimates range from 400 to 600 light years, we can observe it because of its sheer size and brightness. Among all variable stars, creepy crawly juice is the brightest, the fifth brightest star in the night sky after the Sun. While its brightness fluctuates, it sometimes reaches levels comparable to Rigel, the fourth brightest star in Orion. However, in 2021, an extraordinary dimming event occurred, reducing its brightness by nearly 60% in just a few months. Scientists concluded that a dust cloud was responsible, partially obscuring the star. Despite speculation, a supernova is unlikely to happen anytime soon. The star is 15 to 20 times the mass of the Sun, and massive stars like this eventually explode in a spectacular supernova. Though its life cycle is almost complete, astronomers estimate that creepy crawly juice has about 1 million years left before it reaches its final explosion. For astronomers, this is a brief period in cosmic time, providing a rare opportunity to study the star before its inevitable demise. The legacy of Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse, often misheard as Betelgeuse, is one of the most fascinating stars in the night sky, primarily due to its unpredictable behavior. It is a red supergiant, meaning it has exhausted its hydrogen and expanded immensely. If it were placed at the center of our solar system, it would stretch beyond Jupiter's orbit. In 2019-2020, Betelgeuse experienced a historic dimming which led scientists to question whether it was about to explode. However, later research determined that the dimming was due to a dust cloud blocking its light from our view. Betelgeuse's future remains uncertain, but astronomers continue to monitor it closely. Eventually, it will collapse under its own gravity, triggering a supernova so bright that it may be visible from Earth during the daytime. These rare explosions play a crucial role in seeding the universe with heavy elements which later contribute to the formation of planets and new stars. For now, scientists remain on high alert as Betelgeuse and similar stars hold the potential for one of the most spectacular celestial events ever witnessed. If and when creepy crawly juice, Betelgeuse, explodes as a supernova, it will be one of the most spectacular events in human history. The explosion will be so powerful that for a brief time it could outshine the full moon, making it visible even during the day. For months or even years, the supernova's glow will dominate the night sky. Then, as the explosion cools, it will fade into a faint nebula, a cosmic remnant of one of the universe's most powerful processes. This will mark the death of the star, but not the end of its influence. The shock waves and material ejected from the explosion will travel through space, possibly sparking the formation of new stars and planets. Will a Betelgeuse supernova affect Earth? The short answer is no, not directly. Betelgeuse is about 600 light-years away, which is too far to cause harm. If a supernova were to occur within 50 light-years of Earth, it could have devastating effects, potentially damaging our atmosphere and biosphere. But at its current distance, Betelgeuse's explosion will likely be nothing more than a stunning cosmic display. However, if Betelgeuse were much closer, the gamma-ray burst from the explosion could strip away Earth's ozone layer, leaving our planet exposed to harmful solar radiation. This kind of event has been speculated as a cause of mass extinctions in Earth's past. Fortunately, Betelgeuse is too distant to pose such a threat. How scientists are watching Betelgeuse closely. Astronomers have been monitoring Betelgeuse for decades, trying to predict when it will finally explode. Modern telescopes such as NASA's Hubble Space Telescope and the Very Large Telescope, VLT, in Chile allow scientists to observe changes in Betelgeuse's brightness, temperature, and size in real time.